Well, hello there. Hopefully you're having a wonderful start to 2015. Here in central Louisiana, the start of February means Mardi Gras, and for most of us that just means more king cake to eat. And so before I go back and eat some more of this king cake that I'm not supposed to have, let's talk a little bit about my predictions for the real estate market, for early spring 2015. So, Doug, do you have a crystal ball? I mean, how do you know what the market's going to do? And the honest answer is we don't know with absolute certainty. But what we do to forecast is we look back at what has been going on in the recent past. So in other words, the last 30, 60, 90 days, how has the market been performing? If you look up there and read, you can see that the market in Alexandria remains pretty strong. So we look at that, and then we also look at seasonal numbers going back 2, 3, 4 years. So in other words, mid-February to mid-March, what has the market historically done? And so we put these things together and we're able to come up with a pretty good forecast of where we think the market will head in 2015. So here's some of my predictions. The first of all, limited inventory. That problem will remain. Going back about the past 18 months, we have a shortage of homes in most price ranges, especially the more popular entry-level points. There's not a lot of inventory out there. So along those lines, I expect to see a continued abundance, even an oversupply of people coming into the market to purchase homes and not enough inventory for them to buy. So in other words, it's not uncommon when I have a listing hit the market, as long as it's priced right and it looks pretty good, to have 2 or 3 offers on it within 48 hours. And really, the best time to sell a house, believe it or not, is the first week. And so in other words, what you do is you quickly run through that inventory of ready, willing, and able buyers. If you make it through that, well, that's the market telling you that you probably priced too high. So we need to make an adjustment. More consumers, I think, will use FHA loan products now. They've lowered the mortgage insurance premium, so the monthly note is more attractive. And then rural development is a zero down product we have. But what's happening is it's already getting backed up. So in other words, most buyers want to close in 30 to 45 days. Well, they get into the escrow period. Oh, rural development's backed up, 15, 20, 30 days. That means that adds 15, 20, 30 days, however long it is, to the loan process. And so there's a lot of uncertainty there. Well, what do? Do you rent an apartment for a month, 45 days, move in with family? If you have the resources, and really 3% of the purchase price is pretty modest, if you have that, most people will go ahead and do that and move into their house and live their life. Final issue I see coming is continued appraisal issues. Now the market is improving, it continues to improve. Well, how does an appraiser evaluate property? What's sold in the recent past? Okay, so the market is improving, follow me here. And so we put a house under contract in February. That appraiser might look at comparable sales from November or December or even further back, And so as a result, it takes a while for those appraisals to catch up with where the market is. So lack of inventory, an overabundance of buyers, increased popularity of FHA loans, and potentially appraisal issues. So that's kind of what we're looking at as we go into late winter, early spring 2015. If I can help you in any way, if you're ready to sell your home or you need to buy something, give me a call, 318-613-1994. Now go enjoy some king cake.